Hi everyone, Tash Vanzetti here, Discovery Coach and Mentor. It is Saturday afternoon and I'm in my office. I have snuck in, I've been out all day driving around everywhere, but I have snuck in my office to read more and more and more of the updates and the introductions and all of the magic happening in my 100K in a 100-day challenge group. So if you haven't heard, I am running the craziest challenge I've ever run. I've done some pretty cool and fun stuff over the years, but this one, it even, surprised me that I put it out there. So let me know who's here as you come on so I can say hello. So last week, like one whole week ago, I had this crazy idea to launch a challenge, $100,000 in 100 days. Now that seems ridiculous and it scared the pants off me. But what has happened is since I announced that group, since I announced the challenge, which was originally my own personal challenge, I was even too scared to tell anyone about it. It was something I was going to keep to myself. But when I realized how scary that was for me and how much that really felt huge, but that's what I needed to do to really push myself and grow the way I wanted to grow. When I realized that that was the challenge I needed for myself, I had to share it with others because I knew that would be the challenge that would pull others out of their comfort zone to do the things they're itching to do. So before I talked my way out of it, before I even thought my way out of it, I went live with the idea before I knew how it was going to work, before I knew all the pieces, before I'd set up all the stuff that supposedly goes with these big challenges that people throw out there. And it's blown my mind. We have around 40 people in the group from all over the globe. And these are people that are terrified but excited, and they are showing up. And Eduardo, how are you? I'm just sharing about this amazing challenge that I set a week ago that has just blown my mind. So I set the $100,000 in 100 days challenge. We have around 40 people in there in a week with like just me talking about it. And the messages that I'm getting, the emails that I'm getting, the posts that I'm seeing within the group already from people that are doing the introductions, that are sort of starting on the first tasks, it's really blown my mind. Like, I've created this space that has allowed people that have known they needed to grow, that have been waiting for something to come to show themselves, to help push them along, to help support them. I have known, well, they've been looking for something. I've had so many people going, oh my God, when I saw this, I knew you were talking to me. Or when I saw this, I was in tears because it was so relevant. Like, it so resonated with me. And some people are getting hung up on the dollar amount. Like, oh, the dollar, like the $100,000 makes me feel sick. I don't like to talk about money. If that's the way you feel, this is more than just the dollar figure. This is more than just the dollar sign and a couple of numbers and whatever. This is about your opportunity for growth and your opportunity to really stretch yourself out of your comfort zone. So people in the group are already showing up. They are already doing things that are scaring them and realizing on the other side of that they're totally fine. They're totally capable and they're totally competent. So what we do is we often limit ourselves and we limit our own potential because we don't yet believe that this is possible for us, because we haven't seen it yet, because that's not our current reality. But when you keep stepping into an idea, you keep proving your fears wrong and you keep showing up and saying, hey, that wasn't so bad after all, or hey, I do have this really good idea that I'm sick of keeping to myself. I'm sick of hiding behind perfection and overthinking it and wanting to make it perfect before it sees the light of day. And I'm going to bring it out. This is important to me. So there is so much action already happening in the group, and I've decided to leave it open as far as for the rest of the weekend. So if anyone wants to join, they still can. People in the group are inviting their friends in. I've had people sharing it. I've had so many good things being said about this, and so many beautiful people showing up and being ready and open and honest about where they are and what they want, what's important to them. So, I mean, people there saying that they've got successful careers or businesses, but they're burnt out. They've built what they thought success was, and they need to shift away from that. They need to find a new version of success because the version they were striving for didn't actually suit their lifestyle that they wanted or the person they were. So it's totally okay. I mean, we all go through iterations. We all go through growth. And growth is one of those things that we all want and we all yearn for. But when we start to achieve it and it gets uncomfortable and it gets scary, we can tend to retreat. Thank you, Eduardo. Yeah, it's been a whirlwind. It's been such a ride, and I'm blown away this week. I tell you what, it's a long way since we were doing our program together. What was that? I don't even know. 4 years ago, 5 years ago, maybe even longer. I've got no idea. A lot of iterations. And that's the thing with growth. I kept knowing there was more out there. I kept reiterating, and I'd fall over and I'd be terrified and I'd go into hiding because the idea didn't work or I didn't feel good. But I kept going because I knew growth was important to me. I knew I wanted to discover that version of me that was inside, ready to come out and play. Now, just because I'd come from a successful financial services career and that's all I knew at the time, I didn't know this world existed. I didn't know this side of me existed. I didn't know this version of me existed. But I knew there was more out there than just the finance career that I'd built. I knew that I was here for more, and I knew I wanted to do more. I mean, just because the career and everything looked beautiful and successful on the outside, it felt pretty shit on the inside. And that's what we have to realize. We have to do the things that are important to us. We have to believe that we can actually go and do what's calling us, and that we have the capacity to do it. So many people are showing up in this group saying, I've been playing small. I'm so done with playing small. I know I retreat. I know I go into hiding. And the thing is, we can do amazing things for everyone else, but when it comes to looking after and valuing ourselves, that's where we get really, really stuck. So I am beyond excited for the next 100 days of this group and this challenge as I show people what they're truly capable of. Whether they're going for that dollar figure or not, it is about personal and professional growth. And I'm on a journey too. Like, I'm not out there saying that I'm perfect and I have every single thing figured out. Far from it. But what I am doing is being open and honest about the processes that I've been through, about the roller coaster that I've been on, and that I'm still on. And that's the important thing, is people don't want to share the rocky side. People don't want to share what's really happening. And what's happening in my group, in this 100K group, is people are finally allowing themselves to be really open and honest about what their fears are, about what's been stopping them, and about what they actually want, like saying it out loud. That is really exciting, because what we do is we go and do the things we think we're meant to do, and then they feel like shit on the inside, but we're too scared to say it. Well, actually, I don't really want to do that anymore. Or I really want to do this thing over here, but I'm not sure it's going to work. So let me just overthink it for another 6 months, and then another 6 months after that. Because if I overthink it and talk myself out of it, then I'm safe and then I'm protected. Yeah, you're safe and protected, but then you're miserable. And we don't want that. We want happy people. We want fulfilled people. We want content people. We want people who have grown into the person they're meant to become. So that is what I'm creating. A week ago, this didn't exist. This was a tiny little idea in my mind that I was too scared to say out loud, even to anyone in my circles. And now I'm, within a few hours, I said it out loud to a small group of people. And within a few hours of that, I said it out loud to the world. And now I have 40 people from all over the globe that have joined me to say yes to themselves and yes to their ideas. Hey Heidi, how are you? How's your beach up there? I do have beach envy. I'm going to have to come visit again very, very soon. Sandra, hello. I'm just telling people about how I am blown away by people showing up in this group, showing up in the 100K group, that it is not just about the dollar sign. Yes, that's bloody exciting, and yes, that gets people's attention, but I don't want people to be scared by that. And I've had comments saying, oh, I could never reach that goal, so I'm not even going to try. Damn it, you've got to put yourself out there. You've got to give things a go, and you've got to prove your fears wrong and show yourself what you are truly capable of. Now, you're going to blow your own damn mind. Sandra, I know you have an amazing year coming up because you've said yes, you've joined the group, and you're doing it. Like, you're stepping into what you want to do. And that, to me, is gold. So growth is, I don't even know what I called this video. What did I call this video? Who knows? Because sometimes I just get an idea and say, right, I'm just going to talk about that because that's important to me. So let me just check if I even gave it a name. I was just sitting here reading through all of the comments and introductions and prepping the content and doing all that stuff. Growth is no picnic, but I wouldn't change anything. Yeah, that's what I called it. See, growth is no picnic. Yes, so growth is no picnic. I mean, I love a good picnic. I love a good cheese platter and, little nibbles of berries and glass of wine and all of that stuff. And it's lovely and it's relaxing and it's beautiful. When you go through growth, some of it's amazing. Some of it is mind-blowing. Some of it just makes you want to grin from ear to ear and you don't want to sleep because you're so excited. Other parts aren't so shiny, but that's okay. I would not change what I used to call my false moves and my failures. I would not change any of them, because every single stumble, iteration, version, whatever it was that I put out there has led me to where I am today, and has led me to this opportunity where I can help other people find their way into what it is they want to do. So, Heidi's saying, hi, gorgeous. Actually raining. I'm always inspired by you, Heidi, so I'm glad I can return the favour. We've had a week full of rain here, so we've actually got sunshine today, and it's my daughter's Pony Club Christmas rally tomorrow, so we'll be out in the beautiful sunshine all day with the horses tomorrow. I'll be in the shade. I'll be hiding under the trees, or maybe spraying myself down with a hose. I think it's going to be 28 here tomorrow. So yeah, growth is no picnic, but if you want to step into the ideas that you have, if you want to step into that person you know you can become, you have to be okay with the fear and the stumbles and the butterflies and the, oh my God, I want to hurls that come with it. But it's all worth it. It's totally worth it. I guess that's just what I wanted to share with you today on this amazingly sunny Saturday afternoon. I haven't lost a day. So yeah, if you want to join the challenge, if you know of someone who needs this challenge, then I will put a link into this video, or just go anywhere on my page and you will see. If you go to the pinned video at the top of my Facebook page, you will see where all this began. You will see where I'm just a bundle of nerves and energy while I said this idea out loud for the first time a week ago. And there's no turning back. If I hadn't said it publicly, if I just kept this to myself, this wouldn't exist for these people. And I'm so glad that I've created this space, because so many wonderful people are showing up and putting their hand up for growth and saying, you know what, I'm ready. 2018 is my year. I'm sick of fluffing around on the sidelines. I'm sick of playing small, and I really want to make a go of this. We all need the nudge. We all need that support, and we all need that collective space to feel safe to do the work that we need to do. So that is it. I'm wrapping up. If you know someone that needs this challenge, send them over to the other videos, send them to the challenge. Come and join us. We are getting to know each other in the group. It's been a flurry of activity in there. I have so much great content that I'm itching to get out to everyone. But again, I don't want to overwhelm people. So I'm all about thinking big and starting small. It's the small consecutive steps and the little shifts along the way. Because we think this growth thing or these big changes are like this big woof, jump and leap across the other side of whatever that gap is that you're wanting to bridge. But that's too scary for people, and it's not a sustainable, like leaps like that aren't really sustainable, because if you don't pay attention to and understand the little tiny fixes and flips that you need to along the way, that growth is okay for that first leap, and then you're going to retract back and you're going to retreat right back to the original habits that you're in. So this challenge is not just about the dollars, it is about the resetting the habits and the beliefs that have kept you playing really small. And by doing that in small steps is going to allow you to step into the growth that you want to achieve. So yeah, that is my message for you today. Growth is no picnic, but I wouldn't change a damn thing. So have an amazing day. Hide, enjoy the rain. Grab a book, curl up on the lounge somewhere, and just settle into it. I loved the rain here earlier this week, and it was just beautiful. All right, people, great to see you. If you're watching the replay, say hi. Let me know that you were here, and I will talk to you all soon. Have an amazing weekend. Bye.